Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Dude Stuff Podcast.
You're listening to the Dude Stuff Podcast with Chris and Randy. No homo.
Hey! Welcome. Episode number 14. Back at it again. We got drinks with friends going on tonight, actually. We had a few already.
Randy is fucking lit as fuck.
7 or 8. But it's going to be a good time. We got some new friends in this week, actually. We got Nick over here, our good buddy.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
It is about fucking time. I think
It's about fucking time.
it was
That's
episode
right.
6, the first time I tried to get on.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We got a little bit of a waiting list.
That's the truth. Look,
Yeah.
I was really excited.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
When my agent reached out to me and told me that the Dude Stuff Podcast wanted me, I was like, fuck yeah. I'm not going to lie. The first thing I asked was, what's the money look like?
And then they said free, and you're like,
look, I told them,
all right, deal.
I told them I know these guys. I don't want to charge my usual appearance fee. I was told I'd be paid with beer and Chuck E. Cheese tokens. So I was like, that's a fucking bet because I will fuck some skee ball up.
There you go. Well, we got you half. I mean, we gave you a couple beers.
There we go.
So we're on our way. We also got a brand new addition for this Drinks with Friends. We got the highly requested, and by requested I mean she wanted to be on the show. So she was begging
exactly.
But
I would like to own the show. I've
The-
been waiting to be on the show my whole entire life.
the Payton Brown in
Here
the
I am.
house. What?
Live in the flesh.
Don't
Here I
forget
am.
your fan favorites, Heather and Lindsay.
Wait, we're allowed to say Lindsay's name? Okay.
Yeah. We're allowed to say Lindsay's name.
Perfect.
Although Heather's not going to matter, she doesn't actually learn how to talk into a microphone.
That's the
She's
most
gonna
words
say 3
she's
words
ever
the
said
entire
on an
time.
episode ever before, actually.
Oh
So.
my gosh.
You want me to
Breaking
say it?
records.
Do you want me to say it?
That was
Fuck
Chris.
you, Chris Kahn.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No, this is
Who lost that one?
This is cool as shit.
Who lost that one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. We grilled up some burgers, we had some drinks, we hung out for a little while, got some shit talking out of the way, and
Speaking of shit talking,
and now we're putting it down.
You're going to get like closer. Go.
I'm in there.
There you
all
go.
right?
No, your mouth. Thank you,
Easy
Heather.
now.
There you go.
he
Now,
sounds lovely to me.
Yeah,
Speaking
exactly.
of shit talking, I just want to say, Randy, this is a lovely home. You have a lovely family.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I can confirm
1 minute.
unequivocally.
Wow,
Not
1
for
minute.
one.
Wow.
I can confirm
I must have started mine
unequivocally
late. 'cause
that
I only
Randy
made
is
it to
overpaid.
37.
This house is nice as shit.
Randy is
Thank you.
overpaid.
Thank you very much.
Like, if this is what sleeping at the tournament gets you, sign me up for that. Hey,
Shots at the supervisor.
I'm not inviting any of you motherfuckers over here ever again. Everybody that comes over here says, "Man, oh yeah, that's what sleeping at the tournament gets you." Man,
sign me up for that shit.
I
man.
do all
I'm
my
on.
work behind the scenes. All right, y'all don't
Yeah,
know about all
so-
that.
All joking aside, yes.
I feel you on that one, man. I
Yeah.
do.
You tell me that you're at work and working so hard. You're
You're going to get closer. Hey,
I really am.
Do you know how many people that I've heard that from?
oh,
Not
she's so fucked.
Not just her.
Because they're all a bunch of shit talking motherfuckers.
Look,
That's
he's
why.
so
Let me
fucked.
tell you.
I beg to differ. He does not make enough for that.
I'm gonna tell you what Randy does to appear to work hard. I'm sure he like rubs some pie gas on his pants, so he smells like shit, and then yeah.
I don't even do that.
No,
That's
Randy.
exactly what I would do whenever I went home.
Randy
Fuck
is Randy is the best supervisor I've ever had.
There you go.
You don't have to
You
lie.
heard it. Right
Fuck
there.
you, Nick. You son of a bitch. I'm going to remember that one.
that's-
God damn it.
Dude, he's my current supervisor. So when I need that day off, I'll let you
And
boys.
Exactly.
Suck
Bite the
ass
hand that feeds you,
motherfucker.
baby.
I'd love to hear what you really think about him. Just say it.
What I really Randy's
Yes.
cool as shit, man.
No,
Like,
that's such
no.
bullshit.
I'm keeping it real right now. Randy's cool as shit.
Really
I've
feeling
never
the
had a
love,
supervisor invite me into his home.
Dude. Yeah, really feeling the love.
This is
Yeah,
the first
for
time I don't have to worry about like getting written up for not wearing a respirator or some shit.
There you go.
I felt good.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
Have y'all ever said what you actually do on the podcast? Do people know what
yeah.
you do? Or
Yeah.
no?
I
Yes?
think we've put it out there that we.
Was it on episode 1, 2, or 13?
No.
Because we don't have a 1, 2, or
No.
13.
Dedicated to
Maybe
episode
fill them in a
13
little bit.
completely
Let
to
them
the
know what
job.
you do.
Yeah.
I'm not
It was
very proud of
episode
what I
13.
do. I tell people I'm a drug dealer because that's less embarrassing.
Wow. So you want to go to jail?
You
Okay.
being a drug dealer is less embarrassing
There you go. Wow.
than
I kid.
big words.
I kid.
Yeah.
I kid.
Sound
Big
it
words.
out.
Big words.
I'm learning syllables today.
No. We've
Can
put
somebody
it out
Chris
there.
Con some fucking sunglasses?
Yeah, we've put it out
Yeah,
there.
I'm
a
like the
couple
only one
times
with
that
zero
we work in
sunglasses
the oil
on.
and gas industry. I think that's pretty well known by now.
I don't think I've ever heard you guys say that, and I think I'm a pretty big fan of every episode.
I mean, maybe we haven't, but I feel like
Yeah,
we have.
hey, I got me some
I feel like
sunglasses.
we put it out there.
Well, we're in
Wait, I can't put 'em
Texas, so
on.
everybody should kind of know you're in
Yeah.
the oil and gas industry.
Yeah, take those off.
Yeah,
You look
yeah,
stupid
yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, we
gonna
work
fuck
in the
me
oil
up.
and gas industry, and we dabble in a little podcasting on the side. So
Yeah,
that's
And-
where we're at now.
And a future acapella band.
And a future
Future-
beatboxing acapella band.
there we go.
We're doing acapella now?
Well, me and Nick are.
Can I be...
Well,
oh.
Nick is.
Let Nick do his beatbox.
I'm not-
Wait, no,
And
no,
Wait,
then
wait,
let
wait.
Randy do it.
no,
Everybody quiet.
that's,
Hold on. We're going to have a beatbox contest.
that's not fair.
No,
We're-
let,
we're-
let Nick go first.
Time out.
We're going with
Me and
Nick
Randy-
first.
Me and Randy are dropping the hot beats, and then you have to, bust the flow on that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
ready?
All right, here we
I'm
go.
not busting a flow, but you can go ahead and
No,
make a
look,
beat.
Look, I'm gonna give you a beat, and you give me a hot 16,
Just say okay.
and we.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Start my beat off.
All right. Let me see what I got.
Okay. No?
Oh, you need
No?
you need a trap beat. Hold up.
Oh, add a fucking boy.
All right, Randy's up.
Now it's Randy's turn.
Randy was supposed to hop in.
All right, Randy's turn.
Oh, I thought I was doing the turntable. Eric Berry.
Oh, fuck.
Chris,
Berry.
All right.
Chris, I want to do this at your house though, because I just like to compare other people's fresh out of a divorce apartment to my first fresh out of a divorced
Oh, is that
apartment.
good?
Yeah.
Because mine was depressing as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like I literally tried to hang myself in that bitch, and I can laugh about it now.
In your first divorce apartment?
Yes, it was depressing as fuck. Like one mattress in the living room.
I kind of like my post divorce
I
apartment.
imagine
Ah,
your
Chris
shit.
isn't horrible.
I imagine your shit being legit, like bachelor pad, like.
I wouldn't take it that far.
No,
But
no.
it's not a horrible spot.
I'm gonna tell you, for most, if
I like it.
anybody's listening,
It's kind of like I do need some decor, so if anybody got some decor out there,
No, see, that's why you get ghetto married.
Why are you laughing?
Get ghetto married for a little bit.
Because you said the way you said decor.
Look, all you gotta do
let's
is
pause. What's better? Okay, I started a poll earlier today on the Do Stuff Podcast Facebook page. Okay, who would in a bar fight? Who would beat who? If these two gentlemen were fighting each other, who would beat who? Chuck Norris or Steve Irwin? Let's go.
Chuck Norris.
Oh,
Chuck Norris, 100%.
really?
Yes.
Has Chuck
Absolutely.
Norris ever fought a crocodile?
Well, I mean,
Has
to be,
Chuck- hold
to
on.
be fair, Steve Irwin's never fought a crocodile either. I mean,
Yes, he has.
He fed a couple.
Yes, he has.
He never fought
no,
one.
No, I've seen that dude
No, he
full on
hasn't.
mount a crocodile.
Well, but
Same
he wasn't,
shit.
He wasn't fighting it.
Has Chuck Norris ever been bitten by a snake?
Did Steve
Probably.
Irwin ever fight a dude?
Did Chuck Norris die by a stingray?
Yeah.
Exactly.
hallelujah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Chuck
Norris
Norris
is still
wins.
alive.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, definitely Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
I hope that answered your poll.
Plus, Steve Irwin didn't drink; he was a saint.
Other than the fact that I'm still right than all of y'all.
No.
And honestly, like, I don't know how to check if, like, who's winning who on that poll. I haven't figured that out yet.
Well-
I am not Facebook savvy at all.
So whatever Chris Con says goes. Whoever he decides wins because there's no poll.
Yeah, I don't know how to check that.
Fake news.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm going with
Fake news.
Chuck. I mean,
Aw, man.
Chuck was a
I'm
Texas
gonna say
Ranger.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck was a Texas Ranger. I think he was in the military. He fucking does kung fu. Steve Irwin doesn't do any of that.
Steve Irwin fights crocodiles.
I fancy myself.
Show me something where he
He
fought a crocodile.
Who has Chuck Norris ever fought like for real though? Like he fights in movies.
I mean,
exactly. He's just a movie fighter.
You don't know the guy personally. He might have gotten some scraps.
I've seen some of his
I
movies.
heard he fucked up Bruce Lee, but I don't know if that's
We'll see. Well, okay. What about?
trying to come to your side,
Well,
Chris.
who did Steve Irwin fight in real life?
Yeah,
besides
Steve
animals?
Irwin didn't fight
Crocodiles.
He
didn't
definitely
fight
didn't
animals
fight
either.
humans.
He fought crocodiles.
He didn't
Okay.
fight
Would
crocodiles.
would you fight an alligator?
Absolutely, 100% no.
Would you fight an alligator?
Absolutely not.
Would you fight an alligator? Oh, he's thinking about it. Fuck. I would.
You know.
I kind of want to fight an alligator. I'm not gonna
People
lie.
don't do shit they
It is
don't kill.
fighting an alligator or a crocodile is literally on my bucket list. I want to do it.
We can do that
wanna do
tonight
it.
if you'd like. There's plenty of them around here.
Lucky for you, we're very close
Yep.
to a lot of water.
And good news is, if you lose, nobody will ever know. Because
Because I'll be dead.
well,
be
yeah,
gone.
but
Fuck you,
there's,
Randy.
there's 1,000 places to hide your body out there in the Mars where we're gonna go.
You don't want to break your baby's mama off some more money, man. Stay alive, bro.
Yeah, true that. She already got 3/4 of it.
Stay alive, bro.
At least hang on to that quarter. Keep your dignity.
That ain't no shit. Keep that dignity. Whatever is left that I have, right?
No
Yeah,
disrespect
yeah.
at all, like to mothers. Yeah.
Nah,
We got
nah.
estrogen in the house. So.
Yeah, speaking of estrogen in the house, what's up, Payton?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm here.
I know you.
I'm so happy to be here.
You
You said you want
begged.
to be all over this.
Yeah.
fucking market. You have not said a
was
word.
because they started talking about stuff that did not have to do with dude stuff, and I started feeling kind of uncomfortable. Like I don't want to talk about
okay.
marriage.
Well, now's your time.
It can all be edited
Dudes
out. We're
get
all
married.
good.
Thank you. Please
Now's
edit
your
it.
time.
Edit
Now's your
it
time.
all out.
What's up, Payton? Now's your time.
I'm
What's on your
here to
mind?
shine.
What's on your mind?
Dude stuff.
Dude stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Dude stuff
What?
podcast. Here I am.
Yeah, who's the babe of the month?
Oh man, we haven't done a baby of the month in a while.
I think we gave up on that concept.
Yeah,
It's just,
this is the problem.
it's way too much work for
This is
Randy.
the
When,
problem.
it's too much work for Randy when he's sleeping at the tournament.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
All
throwing.
right.
I'm not throwing shots. I'm not throwing shots.
Yeah.
The babe of the month was not inclusive enough because there are dudes of all type. Maybe you should have had a hunk of the month also.
You want to do a dude of the month?
Gay dudes are dudes too, man. Like,
I mean, yeah.
they're dudes.
You got a point. You got a
Okay.
point.
Just saying.
I mean,
You gotta have a tranny of the month. You know.
Okay.
well, yeah. Now you're taking it so far. No, to be honest, I completely forgot like 2 episodes in a row, and then we just stopped doing it because I forgot. I forgot to pick a bit.
I honestly don't really have a problem with it because
Yeah.
it's like it's just.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer just bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No, look.
Yeah, for sure.
From here on out, though, if I ever come across anybody that just has to be mentioned that you have to see, I'll bring it up. I'll show the babe of the day.
Okay.
How about that?
Well,
Why are you super interested in the babe of the day, Nick?
no, because
Okay.
I think-
Yeah, go ahead.
I think
Collect your
women
words
put
right
too
now.
much stock in being babes. Like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
keep it real. We're fucking no matter what. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nick, I still don't like the way you fucking sound, so I'm going to slide over there and see if I can make it sound better.
it's
possible.
all right. So Peyton, give me a woman's perspective on what
so
dude
much better.
stuff is.
Yeah,
Like sex, booze,
And rock and roll.
alcohol.
rock and roll.
It's so stereotypical.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I listen
almost
to
offended.
every episode and I
Rock
ask
and
them every
roll.
week, hey, let me be on the
I don't know.
podcast. I
They
just want to be
spent-
on the podcast.
They spent an amazing amount of time talking about dick pics last time.
They did.
That is
Which I'm very upset is
right. And I'm not
Illegal, I
I'm not
guess.
sad that I said
Whatever.
Randy sleeps at the tournament because that's not the most terrible thing he's admitted to on this podcast. So I think I'm pretty sure he admitted that he is willing to send
Here-
unsolicited dick pics.
Here's
at
the
any
deal,
time.
though.
yeah.
What about women's nudes? Are those not illegal, or are
No,
those
no.
illegal as well?
Women's news? No, those are perfectly legal.
Perfectly legal.
So the only thing that's illegal,
In fact,
is
they're-
to send your dick.
Yeah,
in a
in-
pic.
in fact,
see,
I
that's
think
fucked up.
women's
not
nudes. Women's nudes are encouraged. Actually.
I think the key
Encourage.
is
It's a key word.
By
unsolicited.
people with dicks.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Well, I mean, there's
I think
women.
the key is unsolicited.
Lesbians are women too.
Like, if it's,
The law is
I
unsolicited nudes. It doesn't
understand,
say
but,
gender.
okay.
That's
So
true.
what if I send a nude and then I'm like, hey, send me a dick pic?
Well, then it's not. Then it's solicited.
that's solicited.
That's solicited.
Yes.
Okay. So
Not-
unsolicited dick pics.
Yes. The one.
What about unsolicited titty pics?
Bring it on.
It's
I don't-
still illegal if it's
You know,
unsolicited.
you know what? You know why it's not illegal?
I don't think.
Because it's unsolicited.
I don't think anybody's gonna call the police on you.
I don't think so either. I mean, I would never call the police on somebody that accidentally sent me a
Time
dick
out.
pic.
What if they're like some warped ass titties though?
I mean,
Oh,
Those
man.
are unsolicited.
Probably call the police.
I would definitely
You see
call the
one
police.
pair, you want to see the rest of
But
them.
there doesn't
You're
need to
talking
be a
about
law about it.
Are you talking about like the oval ones with the pancake
No,
nets?
like, you
Yeah.
ever
Those are unsolicited.
Well,
Those are not
you know the
acceptable.
squirrel on Ice Age? His
Yeah.
eyes, like if they're pointing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those kind of titties?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do? Call the cops and say, "Oh my God, I received a titty pic and it's awful." Like, come. What are they gonna do?
I
Go
think
get her and be like,
Yes.
"Oh, you have awful looking titties." Like,
Yeah,
come pick me.
said
up.
no
Go
man
pick her up.
ever.
It's not gonna happen. It's
That's
not
the
gonna happen.
misconception. You don't call the police. You call a detective
Yeah.
to investigate.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to your titties?
You investigate.
Exactly.
Damn, girl, what happened to your titties? What's the number to 911?
I would just like to state as a married man, if I got unsolicited titties, I would definitely be offended and complain.
The only reason you would be offended is if your wife saw your unsolicited titty pics and you were trying to get in trouble.
I mean,
No. That's a long time ago.
We're past that now.
Yeah.
I'm past that.
He's past
Yeah,
that in
we're
his marriage.
I
past that.
asked for the solicited titty pics
Yeah.
for my wife and
Yeah.
my wife only.
Actually,
That a baby.
They moved up. They moved up from ghetto marriage to
Yes.
the real marriage.
Right.
look,
the suburban marriage.
100%.
We
Yeah.
were ghetto married at
Yeah.
one time, and my wife was like, "You need to put a ring on it," and
You
I did the
did.
damn thing.
And he did the damn thing.
High five.
Did the damn
Good
thing.
for you.
And
as
it
you
was the
should.
best decision of my life. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yes.
As you should.
Suck.
I don't.
Ass.
No, dude, I don't miss being single. That shit sucked. Like
It does.
a lot.
It
I
does.
don't
It's
either.
horrible.
I don't either.
I don't miss being single. Like
don't wanna
having to
ever
lie
date
about all the
again,
pussy you're
ever.
getting because you're really not. And like, you're telling all your homeboys like, "Oh yeah, this is the shit." Then you
And it
like,
was
go
great.
home. Yeah, you go home and
It wasn't
masturbate
great.
with your own tears. And like,
Yeah, it's horrible.
it's not great.
No, I don't ever want to be single again either.
Horrible life to live.
Being in the bar just
It's
makes
not
my
fun.
balls
No.
itch.
It's not fun.
No.
People are terrible.
Not at all. I did see some
Sorry,
pretty
are there
good.
single people here? Sorry.
No.
No.
My husband's here in the background. You can hear
Okay.
him every once in a while, I'm sure. He's loud.
I heard his lips separate a couple times.
Hey.
Swear to God, Chris.
He's here.
No. Fun fact: I saw some pretty good videos from Nick's wedding, from the wedding reception. Turns out this man's got some moves.
This
Oh,
is
yeah?
why
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
I need to
Have you
delete my
heard this
Facebook.
dude fucking sing before? Oh my god, it's like angels.
This is why I need to delete my Facebook. I used to like refuse to add people from work
He's got some moves, man.
because
I've seen him
there's
break
some
down
stalkers
some.
out there, man.
Yeah.
There's probably people that I don't even know.
I've seen him get
I've
it.
seen my Facebook. Have seen
So,
it.
some Michael Jackson moves.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of soul.
Yeah.
It is what it
There it
is.
is. You got a little bit of that
A little
soul.
bit of soul. It's good. No, that was actually a really good day though. Like me and my son were breaking it down. Like
Yeah.
taught him a
See?
few moves. It was a good
He's
day.
getting
It
it,
was a good
baby.
day.
I like that.
That'll
I'm not
boy.
gonna be the guy who talks shit about being married. Like you gotta just be married to the right person.
Yeah.
I was married to the wrong person. That shit sucked.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah, it can suck. It can
Yeah.
suck.
I think I married the right
Hey,
person the first
just-
time around. 100%.
Peyton and Brad went pretty hard in the paint.
We did go
Yeah, like
pretty
that.
hard in the paint.
Yeah.
And I think I did it right, y'all.
I
I
got
think
a-
I nailed it.
I got a phone call.
Nailed it.
I got a phone call at like 1:00 in the afternoon. We're going to Las Vegas to get married.
We're going.
Are y'all coming?
That's what's up.
That was them?
Yeah.
That was these
That was
dumb
these two right here.
Yes.
That was
God
these
damn
two.
it.
Air 5
Yeah.
babe
Y'all
in the
like-
That's
background.
fucking awesome.
Did y'all keep it
We did
classy
the
with
damn
like
thing.
Elvis and shit?
Absolutely not.
no,
We kept
no
it
Elvis.
classy with multiple drinks and
And
what's up.
strip clubs.
you know what though? Brad met the nicest old women on the plane over there,
He did.
and he invited them to the chapel.
And
they
they
show
showed,
up?
And they showed
the
up.
fuck up. They sure did.
That's even fucking better, man.
It was classic.
Meanwhile, like
was
we
classic.
boarded the plane late, right? Because we had like a late little decision to whatever.
Yeah.
So he's on the front of the plane. I'm on the back of the plane.
Yeah, like-
I'm like sitting in the back by random strangers. I'm like trying to like scoot over. I'm like, sorry, you guys. Like I'll just scoot over. Meanwhile, he's in the front, and I can hear like the whoa, like the yippee and yaying or whatever. We get off the plane at the airport, and he's like,
Yeah.
they're coming to our wedding. I'm like, wow, I just apologized 25 times to these strangers in the back of the plane. And I'm pretty sure they fucking hate me. But anyways, they showed up.
That is
and they
like
were at
the
our wedding.
most like best story I've ever
Dude,
heard.
They
It was
did.
great. It was a great time.
I
They
remember
made friends
Randy,
for life. Man.
yeah, out of nowhere, Randy was like, "Hey, I'm going to our friend's wedding in Vegas." I'm like, "Okay, when's that? Today?
Okay. See you later.
Are you gonna make it?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm leaving right now for it." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, okay."
He
They
came in
did.
his work clothes, dude. He didn't even go home to pack.
I
He just
did.
jumped on that plane and
You didn't even change out of your work
yeah,
clothes?
absolutely.
That's even better.
No, he came in his work clothes,
that was-
100%.
That
He was
right there, That's motherfucking friendship
That's
right
commitment.
there.
That
That's
is.
friendship
Yeah.
right there. I don't care what you say.
He might hate me sometimes because I get his wife drunk, but this is a committed friendship, my man.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He never
Oh,
gets
yeah.
mad at you for
No, never. Not me.
No, not at all.
See, and she didn't want to talk about marriage.
But I'm just saying, I did it right the first
I've
time.
known Brad for like 5 seconds, and that sounds exactly like.
I like Brad. Brad.
No, Brad's cool as fuck.
Hold on. Hold on one sec. Hold on.
Oh,
Wait. Brad.
You want to get our guest speaker Kevin Hart in here?
No.
Swear to God,
Mostly I want to take a picture of his pants.
Oh, okay. Take a picture of
Mostly.
his pants, put it on the gram.
Those
I am.
bitches are
Hold on.
legit.
I'm still figuring this shit out.
Put his pants on the gram.
When I lose like 30 more pounds, I'm
Brad,
gonna get a
sit
pair of
up. Hold on. I'm trying to get your face in there too.
those. And he's got the Nike swoosh on the belt.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Got him.
Got it.
That is gangster as fuck.
Let's go.
Those are by far the most pimpinest pants I've ever seen in my life.
No, those are
Fucking
like
love them.
Yeah.
one of 20.
Yeah. Actually,
Hey man,
You went
your
golfing,
wife?
right?
Check this shit out, man. Your wife like walked around with you in that shit too.
Hey,
Like that's
hey,
love.
you know what? No. He got married in a pair of those pants.
Yes,
Say it again.
He did. He got married in Las Vegas in a pair of those
So-
fucking crazy ass golf pants.
he did. So we decided to
I
get
showed
married
up-
about
I
24
showed up-
hours.
Yeah, I showed up in
before.
my work clothes. He showed up in the same thing he was playing golf in that
Yeah.
day.
No, he never. No, he didn't. He didn't play golf.
That's
He
gotta
just
be like
straight
the
up
most
wore that to the
perfect
wedding.
way to get married right
Yeah.
there.
Well, he said, "Can I wear these like to our wedding?" And I was in like a pair of holy jeans and a long sleeve tee. It was in January. It was cold as hell.
It was cold as hell.
And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, let's go. Let's do it."
You know what? Fuck it. If
Get it
Way to
done.
do it.
that's the way you want to do it, then go for it, man.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
100%.
You saved thousands of dollars.
It was great.
did.
fucking real.
I think my wedding cost like $230.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was great.
That's the way to do it. My wedding was
sure.
in my backyard, and he's showing me the pants now. That,
He did, man. He
those
did. He
motherfuckers
was
are louder
rocking
than the
it.
ones you got on too.
The pants he has on right now are very quiet compared to some of the ones that he actually
compared to
wears.
some of them, those are pretty chill.
That's legit. I like B-Rad and Payton. They're good peoples, man.
They
Here
are.
we
They're
are.
good folks. They're good
Yeah,
folks.
we're gonna make
Man,
it forever.
Yeah.
Randy, thank you for
Go
bringing me here.
1.5
Hey,
years times
anytime.
like 50, unless he dies before me because he's old. So.
Ooh, wow. Well, there it goes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm old as fuck.
It's out there now.
Yeah, we're about 11.5 years apart. So, or 10.5 years apart.
This
all
panel
right.
keeps getting smaller.
Age, no number.
Payton is here to tell us all about the dude stuff.
I am. Let's
That she
change the
wants to talk
subject.
about.
Let's
Let's
talk
go.
about something else.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere y'all want to go, I'm here for
Anywhere
it. I've
we
been
wanna
waiting
go.
my entire life.
Your entire life for
My
this
entire
moment.
life to be on a podcast. I love podcasts.
And you got
Okay,
nothing
so
to say.
I'm the biggest fan
Ma'am.
of your Dude Stuff
Ma'am,
podcast. I
you
listen to it
have
every
a-
morning.
You have a microphone in your face right now. You can tell literally the entire world anything.
I know, but I'm on somebody else's
go
like
for it.
podcast.
No.
It's okay.
You said you were taking
Yeah,
over
talk
this
what you
shit.
wanna say.
You said as soon as this mic came on, you were
Talk
going
it
ham.
I was taking over. I love to hear
So,
myself talk.
let's hear
That's
it.
what I'm talking about. So let's hear it. What do the men of America need to know from Payton?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Fuck are we getting ourselves into?
I don't know this panel.
The men of America need to hear something from Payton Brown because I'm your guest star.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you can perform that song you were singing out on the porch. That was interesting.
The one I was
Oh.
singing? Which one?
You could have had a baby.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that either.
No.
That didn't make me
We
feel
don't.
very
Nobody
dudish.
wants to
Yeah.
hear it.
No.
I did not feel very
No.
dudish
We
listening to that
we
song.
hear that song about 7 times a night. for
Yeah, me too.
Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Yeah.
We're over it. Mm-hmm. How about
Man,
them? How about them boys when they play?
Them Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys?
How about them
They play
Cowboys?
Sunday. They play Sunday.
We're playing Sunday at 3:30.
Against who? Who they playing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The little
I have no
giants.
idea.
Yeah.
They're playing the little giants.
The Little Giants. I don't know. I don't know who we're playing. I know the Texans play the Saints on Monday at 7.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Six.
yeah.
Texans are
Six.
showing to lose this game.
Yeah.
Can we pause
Yeah.
for a second?
Texans got Monday Night
Absolutely.
Football.
Yeah.
Y'all
Just
got
one second.
3:30 on Sunday. We got Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Huh?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
You're a Cowboys fan and you don't know who they're playing?
I don't know.
But you know
I
who
don't
the
know.
Texans are playing?
Redskins.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey,
There we go, Lindsay.
come on.
job.
That's B-Rat over there. That's
Yeah,
Mr.
pants.
Y'all hear
They're
him now?
red over there.
Loud mouth and his loud pants.
Yeah, them
I'm
boys
just-
gonna lose.
No, that
We
that
beat
drives
them
me
last
nuts.
year.
Man, smart. Not with
All
your
I
heart.
know is I have to be at work on Sunday.
That drives me nuts. My son told me he was a Lakers fan the other day, and I was like, "Who plays for the Lakers?" And he was like,
I don't know. No, I really.
Your
I really
9-year-old son? Your 10-year-old son's a Lakers fan?
He is 11.
It's close enough. Same shit. Same.
Actually, he's 12. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? You can edit that out, right?
You're fired. No, I don't know. I just know I have to be at work on Sunday to work the game. That'll be
So
a
you
good
still get to watch it then, though.
No, barely, because I'm sure everyone will be drunk and hammered, and I'll just be there.
Still waiting for this dude stuff. I'm just glad it's regular season though, because I'm tired of fucking preseason.
I'm tired of preseason
Like,
too.
they try
Even
to hype-
though we
No
beat
shit.
the Texans
Same.
in preseason,
I like-
so y'all can suck it, right,
It was
Lindsay?
preseason.
Still don't know who they're
though.
playing in week 1.
We'd be hearing about it if you beat us in
don't
preseason.
Still don't know who they're playing in week 1.
It don't matter.
Hey,
It
I'm
don't
sorry.
matter.
No,
They're
it's a
playing
good
the
one.
Giants.
I'll take it.
They're playing the Giants though. I'll let you know.
It
You
don't
said
matter.
the Redskins.
Yeah, we're playing the Redskins.
She made that shit up.
No, I didn't.
They were playing the Giants.
He
on
said the
Sunday.
Giants.
The Cowboys?
Google it.
They're playing.
They're playing. the
Google
Giants.
me, Brenda.
Oh, we're
She did.
playing the Redskins on the 10th or
That's
something.
Yeah.
the second
You
game.
know what? You
Yeah,
I
suck
am
too.
not
The Giants
even a
first-
Cowboys fan, and I know
Okay,
this.
well, I'm not a fucking dude, so cowboy that shit.
But,
Cowboy that shit.
but you are a Cowboys follower, so what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
This just goes to show you that there's no such thing as a real Cowboys fan. There isn't.
Oh,
You
shit.
can pretend to be a Cowboys
Oh,
fan,
fuck.
but you don't even know who the fuck they're playing in
We-
week 1.
We need to
Sorry, I
do
don't
more.
keep their stats on bullshit.
Hey, I'm not
We
a
need to do
Texans
more
fan, and I know y'all are playing the Saints in week 1.
Right, that doesn't bode well for us Cowboys fans.
I know,
Shut
but
up.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Stick together.
I'm starting to
Doesn't
think
make
right
any
now we need to have
sense, did it?
Nick
I
on
quit.
more podcast.
Okay.
Nick's
I'm not
never
trying
getting
to-
invited again,
I'm
ever.
not trying to talk shit,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
are.
just a little ironic to me that you say you're a
very
Cowboys fan
ironic.
and you don't know who they're
Hey,
playing.
you're not
but
even
you
on this
know
podcast.
who the
So.
But
You're
also-
right. I am a special guest. My agent got me this gig.
This
I'm
is your
just
one
here
and
for the
only.
My
beer
federal agent got me
and the
this
Chuck E.
gig.
Cheese tokens.
Yeah.
Anywho,
You're never
But
coming back.
in the same fact, I'm also like a true Texans fan. But I don't know who the fuck they're playing next.
thank you, Chris Con.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
sorry.
Chris.
Oh my
Con.
God, we have changed our aura. It
We're
is
not
no
gonna say,
longer "fuck you, Chris Con." It is now a "thank you, Chris Con."
Oh my.
Oh
Okay.
yes, girl,
Oh,
high five. Here we
Y'all
go.
are so
So
cute.
what you're telling me
Aren't
is I'm
we?
the only one
We're
here
so
who
cute.
doesn't have a life because I know who.
Yes.
No,
Texans
you're not
are
even.
playing.
No,
They're playing the Saints next, or the first game's with the Saints. Who's the second game with? Some bitch.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Exactly.
Wow, so
Hey,
you're not a true
I
fan
know who
then.
they're playing week 1 though. Come on.
Because I just told you.
No,
Exactly.
I've known who
Okay.
they're
Well,
playing week 1.
moving on. Let's talk about more dude stuff.
Like,
Football's so manly though. Guys in tight pants and
yeah, they are.
hugging each other.
And that one that likes to stick his hands under someone else's.
Crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
The quarterback. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's a thing?
I
Yeah,
figured
that
you like
one.
that one.
The one that throws the ball. That's the quarterback, right?
That's the thing.
Yes,
Hey, by the way, fun
that would be
fact.
the one
He
that
throws
does the
3-pointers and field goals and stuff.
ball. Did you say he throws 3
It's
pointers?
a joke. I know fucking football. Golly.
That was good.
No, but
That was a good one.
I am excited that it's regular season because they try to hype the preseason. Like I like to listen to sports radio sometimes, and
Dude, they've been trying.
about a useless fucking game.
They keep trying to extend the regular season games. What was it right now? Like 16 games?
Yeah, because they want to get rid of these bullshit. preseason
16,
games.
right? They want to push it to 18 games
And 2 preseason.
and 2 preseasons.
I'm on board with
Yeah.
that.
So
I'm
am I.
tired of like
Nobody gives 2 fucks about preseason.
Yeah, and they try to get you all hype up. They're like, tonight, find out if the third string quarterback can solidify his place on the practice squad.
Attaboy.
And you're like, dude, I don't give. Find out if the backup punter can make it to next year's training camp. Like,
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the preseason games.
no, except for Cowboys fans.
They care
They win a preseason game and they're all over that shit.
Especially if it's against the
They're like,
Texans,
oh,
like this
shit,
year.
we won a game. We won a game that don't mean shit. Super Bowl.
Yeah, congratulations! You beat the Texans' 4th string practice team. Woo!
Yo, our
Thank
fourth
you.
string
I
was
will
on last
gladly
week.
accept your congratulations.
does
you
anybody
asshole.
remember?
AI. You talk about practice? We talk about practice?
Does anyone remember the real game between the Texans
You
and
should have
Cowboys?
given him a fucking mic. God damn it.
No, he doesn't need a
course
mic.
not.
He's fucking loud
Absolutely.
enough.
Nobody ever,
Yes,
he
nobody
doesn't
ever
need a mic.
remembers the games that count.
I'm about to
Nobody.
share my mic with B-Rad. Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
game
he
that
doesn't want to
actually...
share a mic. He just wants to yell in the background.
There was a game between the Texans and
That's the
Cowboys
fun
that
part.
actually mattered, and
The Texans
The
won.
Cowboys lost, I know.
Yep.
We're
just saying.
well aware.
all I'm saying is the only people who care about
Losers.
preseason...
We can go
It's
on and
Cowboys
on and
fans.
on about how much the Cowboys hate the Texans and the Texans hate the Cowboys.
To be honest with you,
Nobody
I don't have a
cares.
problem with the Cowboys team, and I'm not specifically people here, but most Cowboys fans just really bug me because they don't even know
Wow,
who the
so you
fuck they're
don't
playing
like
in
me?
week
That's
one.
I feel
No, I
really
said-
fucking
Why?
offended
Because
right
it's
now.
been like 40 years since they won
I
a Super
salute-
Bowl and they still get their cocks hard about it?
Wow,
How many
you
Super
haven't
Bowls
even
have
had
you
a
won?
team for 40
Ma'am.
years, so
Yeah.
why don't you
Ma'am.
shut your fucking mouth?
We're also a younger team.
Exactly.
Well,
We
my
haven't had
God,
team
you've
for
been a
10
team.
years.
No,
That's why
you've
we
been a
haven't
team
won.
since 2001, and
Exactly.
you have okay.
Okay, and
Y'all been a
since-
team for like 60 years.
How many did the Oilers win?
Let me drop some knowledge on you.
Hey,
In a time-
we don't talk about that.
Let me drop some knowledge on you.
And they ditched you to go to Tennessee. We could do
your
this all day
knowledge
long.
for the
We
Texans
could do this all
or
day
the
long.
Houston or whatever.
Please
the fuck
cut
you
this
guys
all
are.
out.
In the entire time,
This is not getting cut out at all.
Oh, God.
In the
Well, God
You're the one that brought
damn.
the
Your
shit
team
up, Payton.
fucking left you.
Okay, look. All right.
I'm talking
I got
to
one.
him, not you.
no,
Listen.
look, I'm just gonna put it like this. In the
Oh, God.
entire
Then we got
time,
this guy over here.
in the entire
I
time
love
that the
Nick so
Texans
much.
have been in existence, in the entire
Let's
time
hear
that
it.
the Texans have been in existence, this
Yeah,
is their
let's
18th season. They have won more playoff games than the Cowboys.
There you go.
So fucking what? Do they have a ring for it?
I'm sorry.
When was
They've
y'all
only
last
been
ring?
around for
Doesn't
18
matter.
years.
Do we
When was
have
y'all
one?
last ring?
But do we
Are
have
you
one?
going to
y'all's
count
last
their
ring?
But do we have one?
non-Super
We have
Bowl
four.
wins when they weren't even a team? Are you going to count that against them? But I'm just
Moving on, moving on, moving on.
Hey, you wanted to talk football. You wanted to talk football. We can talk cricket.
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
Alan will listen.
I don't know
There
anything
you go.
about
Do we know
cricket.
anything about cricket?
How about basketball?
No,
Dudes.
No, none of us
No,
know
look.
about basketball.
I want
Drinks
to.
with friends. We don't just talk about dude
Yeah.
shit.
No, I want to hear.
Dudes with friends or drink
You want to hear what? What do you want to hear?
You said dudes with friends.
Yeah. Peyton's a bartender.
All right. Let's
I
do
want-
it.
Wait.
I want to hear Peyton's craziest bartender story.
There we go. It's kind of the same question.
Do
Let's
you know
do
how
it.
to make a cowboy cocksucker?
No, I do not.
For
But
hating the Cowboys,
here's
you
what
should
here's
talk
what
about 'em a
here's
lot.
what I will tell you about people ordering drinks at the bar.
Give us some advice.
People will come up with drinks like whatever you just said. Can you give me a cowboy cocksucker? Like, no, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, so
But
you're
if
not a
I
real
make
bartender.
you something,
Okay.
but if I make you something and I slide it to you and you're drunk enough, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's great, and you're gonna walk off and you're gonna be drunker than you were before, and you're not gonna care what a cowboy cocksucker is anymore. And if you order a cowboy cocksucker, you probably are a cowboy cocksucker.
I've never personally
Maybe you
had
should
one.
just order a Miller
That's
Lite
just
and
the
move
most
the
exotic
fuck
drink
on
I've
with your life.
We're all pointing at Randy.
Like the cowboy cocksucker who drinks Miller Lights here
Wow.
tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
sorry. So
y'all,
you're-
That's
y'all
what I
never
will
invited
tell you.
over ever again.
People
so.
will order the craziest shit. Like, oh, you don't know how to make like a made in Manhattan, like or a Island Breeze. I'm like, no, I don't know how the fuck to make that. Do you know how many drinks there are like on the face of the earth?
So basically, you're not a real
4
bartender.
million.
You're like,
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
hey, but yeah, you can admit
people
that, so
will
that's
come
cool.
up with. Have you ever been to Limelight?
She's more of a beer tender.
I don't
Have
drink.
you ever been to Limelight?
beer
Is what I'm
tender.
asking.
Yeah.
There's a board at this
I
at
never
this
heard of a
fucking
beer
bar.
tender.
My perfect example. So we go to this local bar. It's like a fucking shithole, right?
Yeah.
They have two boards and shots and shots and shots and shots, and it's like
Shots.
yes,
shots.
it's like a toilet flusher or like cum guzzler or like stupid shit. Like nobody knows what's in there.
Yeah,
You make
and
them
it's
up
always-
when you get drunk, and you don't know what the fuck is in there. But if it has liquor in it and somebody's drunk, they're
Absolutely.
gonna drink it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So tell us
you
about
just-
your worst customer.
So
It's always some
yes.
those
white-
are those
there's
are
always
the
white girl.
worst.
No, yeah.
Those are the worst.
I want to hear. I
ones.
want to hear your absolute worst.
Tell me the
Bar
drunk white
story.
girls are not the worst. They're like, oh my god, let me get a dirty gym sock.
Yes. Like, do you don't? Oh wait. Oh no. You don't know what that is? Like, oh my god, like you're the worst bartender ever. I'm like, no, I don't know
Look,
what the
bitch.
fuck that is.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, bish.
somebody
They
made
always say
that up in a college town 15 years ago, and you never grew out of college, and you came here to this bar and tried to get it. What
Can
did
you
say?
make a Manhattan?
Yes, I can make a Manhattan. But what I'm saying is like
I just know like that's the only whiskey drink I know of.
Yes.
I'm about to get
100%. All the mainstream drinks or whatever. But people come up like in college towns or whatever, and they never grow out of it, and they come home and they're like, "Oh, well, you don't know what that is." Well, no, somebody made that up 500 miles away, and you came here and tried to get it. No, I don't know what that is.
I'm about to get you real fired up.
Those are the worst people.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Those are the
I'm about to get
worst
fired up.
fucking people.
How do you feel about people who don't tip?
Oh.
Go fuck yourself. That's how I feel.
Well, what if they're
But here's the deal: you don't know that they're not going to tip.
What if you're shit tanked and don't tip? Then go fuck yourself even more.
I've honestly have never been too
fucked up to not tip.
There's
you
quite
should
a
never
few
be
folks
too.
in here that have seen me at my worst in the bar.
What if you're like,
But do you still tip?
Usually, the more fucked up
Usually
you are,
the more-
the bigger the tip is.
The more drunk I get, the bigger your tip is.
That's not what she said.
Shut up, Lindsay.
I went to the bar one time and got drunk and had like a $30
that drunk
tab,
dick, though.
and I tipped the chick like $100.
It's smaller.
That's
and I woke
a
up.
nice thing.
I woke up with the receipt in my pocket, like, what the fuck did I do? Like,
No, it's usually like
You
2
gotta go
days
try to
later.
take it back.
I'm like, oh,
The
what
worst-
the fuck did I
yeah.
do?
The
I'm on my
worst
phone,
people-
like, who the fuck hacked my bank account? Like, oh shit.
It was me.
I did that.
No, the worst people will come out and be like, "Oh, well, I don't really have the money, so like, I'll tip you next time." Bitch, you're
You've
not
actually
gonna
had
come
somebody
back.
say that to you?
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time. All the time
What
it
a
happens.
dick.
Hey, Nick, have
That's
you
not
ever,
do stuff.
have you ever taken a pin to the bar so you can count your drinks?
A pin? To
Yeah,
the
like
bar.
to mark down
So
how
I
many
can
you.
count. No, I don't think I've
This
Yeah.
guy definitely has never done that.
Chris
That much of an
Kahn
alcoholic.
at one point in time.
Fuck you, Chris Kahn.
Kahn. He used to carry a ballpoint pen
That's
in
not
his
true.
pocket.
I had to bring it to the
That
bar
sounds like you
for
were
him.
just pinching pennies, bro. You're
Yeah.
like, how much money?
It's
I
not
got
pinching
left?
pennies.
Like you
It's not
had,
pinching pennies.
You had $25 in the account. You're like, okay, I'm
No.
about to get fucked up, but I can't go over
No,
$25.
one night he went over like
You're like
$200.
calculating that shit out. You're like, if I get half a drink,
No, no,
I'm
no.
gonna share it with my friend.
Yeah.
No, so the story goes, okay.
He was doing like he was doing like junior year calculus at the bar, trying to figure out what he could order next.
Oh, all right, so
out my
one night we went to Republic House and
Worst bar in town.
no, it's really not. It's a really good bar if you ask me.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. I like Republic.
They got the beers I like to drink, so fuck all you guys.
If my friends who bartend there are listening, I was just kidding.
But anyways, so I got my receipt and I'm like, I only bought like 8 beers that night, and they charged me. It was like $130 bar tab. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't buy all those fucking beers. And then,
God, bro.
and then the bartender was like, oh, that guy over there. Which I looked over there. There was
Randy.
there was no.
It was Randy.
No,
Randy's over there doing
there
the
was
Dr.
nobody.
Evil shit. Like,
There was nobody there.
Got him.
There was nobody there. I bought 2 drinks for somebody else, and that was it. And I had like this $120, $130 bar tab. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the hell put their beers on my tab? And the lady's like, oh, well, this guy over here said you bought his beers. I'm like, what fucking dude? I didn't buy his fucking beers. Like, I maybe bought like $60 worth of beers at this fucking bar. And so ever since
That's a lot
then,
of beer.
I've started keeping tally of every fucking beer that I fucking drink with a ballpoint pen on my back of my fucking hand.
some girl's like, oh my god, he's gonna ask for my number. He's like, no, bitch.
No, I'm
bitch,
keeping
I'm
tally
keeping
your fucking
tally
drinks
for my
I'm buying you, bitch.
No, bitch, I'm ghetto married.
See, you're embracing the ghetto marriage now. I'm glad. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Oh, fuck. I love bars. All right, Payton.
That's funny.
What is, since we have you here,
I'm
Randy,
here.
what was your original question for her?
My question
about
was,
being a bartender?
I want
My
to know
worst
her
experience
worst
at the bar.
experience. Yeah, that was.
There's
my
a lot.
question.
There's some shitty
Name
people.
your, because that was
I
also
don't look
like I
familiar
feel
to
like
you,
it wasn't really.
No,
No, you
about
don't.
me.
No, you don't.
It
Look
wasn't really
familiar.
like
You're good.
definitive of what your worst
Yeah,
experience was.
give me one
Give
good
us-
story. What happened? One
Yeah,
night?
give us like one good story, one shitty
What happened?
Patreon that you have served alcohol to.
What happened? You can tell the truth here. We're all friends. It's fine.
And it wasn't when Lindsay was talking shit about the vagina hair chicken wings.
Oh my god, those are the
Oh my
worst.
God,
That was
no!
disgusting.
Don't say anything though, because I'll get fired real quick if you mention any names or where we were, or what happened at
we
that
were
place.
not there.
Edit
We were
that
not
out.
there.
Okay.
But at the place you don't work at,
Yeah, anymore.
they serve hairy wings.
They had pussy hairs
It's
on them.
disgusting. It had cut hair all over
You know
it.
what?
It
You know
really
what?
did.
Come to think of it,
That's also
Lindsay's
my favorite
probably the
word,
worst
cunt.
customer I've ever had.
She's like the worst. The
The worst experience I've ever had. It was Lindsay.
This one time,
That doesn't
Lindsay came to the
surprise me
bar,
at all.
and she told
And
everybody
I would
in
not
the
be
bar-
surprised if you were the first person that said that
That's her story. You know what? That actually shakes out. 'cause
If you are
she
attention to
wasn't-
all
she wasn't
bartenders
that
out
bad.
there, if you're serving a 5'2", 5'2" and a quarter on a good day, whatever,
So have you
and her
ever,
name is Lindsay, don't serve her because she's gonna give you a hell of a good time
no,
or
look,
a bad time.
look,
Bad time.
She came in
A bad time.
at the end of the night. At the end of the night, when we were fucking packing up, paying our tabs, and leaving, she told everybody in the bar, "Don't order the wings that got pussy hair on them. Don't order the
You
wings.
can't take her nowhere.
Hey, it's
order the
okay.
You cannot take her
It's
nowhere.
all right.
Pussy hair on 'em."
We went to the after party and she took her bra off there, so it made up for everything.
Oh, did she really?
Well, I mean,
Seems to be a going thing for her.
yeah, that's just a normal Tuesday
can-
night around here.
Yeah,
you can now find
100%.
that pussy hair review on Yelp.
You can also do that. Yes.
So have you
Don't
ever witnessed
include me
anyone?
in it though. I have nothing to do with that.
Have you ever witnessed anyone be roofied?
Have I? No.
Yeah.
No.
I've been
I have
roofied.
not.
That happened.
How do you know
How do
you
you
were?
remember?
Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
been
Hold
roofied.
on. How
I
do
have
you,
been roofied.
Do you
Swear to God.
know?
Because
I've
you
been
get
roofied.
blackout
How do you-
drunk from drinking
I have.
one
I
drink.
have. And I was a designated driver, and I wasn't drinking. I mean, I was drinking, but no.
Okay, hold on. How do you know that you were roofied or
Okay.
that you maybe had one too many drinks?
We'll take. All
There's
right,
a-
we'll do
there's
my
a-
story first, and then
Yes,
Nick, we'll do yours.
absolutely.
There's a
Okay?
fine line. Let's hear it.
Okay. So it is a very rare occasion that I am the designated driver.
Fuck you.
We can all attest to this. Okay.
Ghetto marriage 101.
Exactly. Actually, those are back in the real marriage 101. I took all of our friends out drinking. Nick, you know 2 of the friends that were with us. You're very close to them.
Okay.
I drove everybody, okay? We hit up, I want to say like 4 bars that night. And we started like, I don't know, 6 p.m. We went home around 1 a.m. Okay, so 4 bars that we went to, I had 1 beer at each bar. Okay?
Beers, no shots.
1 beer, just beer. And there were light beers at that. The very last bar we left from, it was Marybelle. So I'm calling them out because that's a fucking shit bar in the fucking first place. And so went to Marybelle's. On our way home, Marybelle's is in the Clear Lake, Webster area.
Okay,
And we lived all the way out in Deer Park.
right.
On our way home, I started getting like stupid fucking tired. Like that. You've been drinking since noon all the way to midnight type of tired. Like you just been throwing a bag type of tired, right? And so to keep me awake, I started smoke. I smoked a cigarette, and in the car we were driving in, we didn't smoke cigarettes in that car. So I lit up a cigarette to try to help me stay awake. I dropped everybody off, and by the time I got home, the next thing I remember, I swear to God, from the point that we got home to the point that I woke up on a toilet seat, butt ass naked, with a fucking shower curtain wrapped around me, and the toilet connection, like the hose and shit, ripped out of the fucking wall, like at 8 o'clock the next morning.
Sounds like somebody laced your cigarette.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody laced the very last fucking beer I had at Marybelle's.
I mean,
But you woke up by yourself?
yeah.
So the person who roofied you was not
See, I
successful.
always like to
Yeah.
hear
Like,
these
if your
stories
butthole-
because it's always
like,
a
if your
fine
butthole was
What
line.
I'm saying is, so the very last bar, I didn't feel anything
Right, but
until the very last bar that we left, and I got home.
You also
and I
started at
felt super
But he said
fucking
he had
shit faced.
1 beer at each bar.
Which is
How
4
many-
beers,
How many bars do you go to? 12?
which is 4. Fuck you.
It's always I always like
We
to
went
hear
to
these
4
stories because it's
We
always
only went
like,
to 4 bars.
well, I went out last night and it was like 6, and then we went to the club, and then we had like a few drinks, and I had a few
Look, man,
vodkas
when-
or
when
whatever,
I
and then I
say-
felt like I was roofied. I'm like, well, how many is
When
you?
I say I'll be DD, okay, we can all attest to this. The last fucking weekend.
Except
When I
for
say I will be the DD, I'm straight up.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm not having any fun that fucking night.
Last weekend was Memorial Weekend, and I didn't see you for the whole fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Be my DD. So where the fuck
That's because
were
someone
you,
here
Chris
actually
Gone?
has to fucking work and
Yeah.
keep up with a lot
We
of
also
bills.
went to a bar that we could see your front patio from. So, I mean,
You're fired.
How many beers did I drink that night? How many beers did I drink that night? Lindsay?
2, maybe 3.
Where's the tally
2.
marker?
Thank you.
Maybe,
Yeah.
You gotta find the tally board.
yeah, I don't know. Look at your hand. How many did you have?
You gotta find the tally board.
Damn it, I washed it
You got
off.
that pen?
So whoever roofied you just sucks at it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I woke up in the apartment of the person that I suspect roofied me, and I've told my wife this story, so I'm pretty sure
Here we
I won't
go.
get in
Let's
trouble
hear
for telling
it.
Let's go.
You're clear.
Let's go,
Okay.
Nick. Let's
This
go,
is why I
Nick.
don't miss being. I do not miss being single. This is one of the reasons why. So it was
I
my
hate mixing drinks.
it was
Yeah,
my
same.
it was my birthday, and I had to work that day, and all my friends went to a Death Cab for Cutie concert.
Wow.
Went to what?
Yeah,
I will follow you into the
Yeah.
dark.
Rain?
they went to a concert in
I
Dallas.
don't even know Death Cab for Cutie.
So I was
Fucking
by
Rain
myself on my birthday, and after work, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Molly's. Molly's was my spot. Shout out to
like
Molly's
Molly's.
in Clear Lake. Yeah,
I like Molly's
That was
pub.
my spot.
I like Molly's.
I went there, and I was drinking by myself, and I had a bartender that I was comfortable with. I'd known her for a while. We were good.
That's where you went wrong, Bubba.
No. Then the bartender.
Why, Payton? Why you say that? Are you one of those evil cunty bartenders?
Yeah, see, me asking if you've seen anyone be roofied was like me sneaky asking you if you roofied anyone.
I've never
So-
roofied anyone yet.
No, then the bartender.
Yes.
Then the bartender.
That's how she met Brad.
And then we ended up in Vegas and we ended up getting
They
married.
got
and
married after a roofie.
He's never been sober since. So I just keep roofing every motherfucking day of his life.
Exit stage right.
Love it.
so
Fucking love
He
it.
exited the room.
no, the bartender I was cool with was good, but then they swapped with this bartender who'd been trying to get at me for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. There
Ooh, here we go.
And I had refused, and it had nothing to do with her physical appearance, but she was not
Skanky.
attractive.
Why are you
Oh, she was not attractive. He's
She was not,
nervous.
no. But
He's
that
nervous.
wasn't the reason, because I'm not shallow like that. Come on. So, look, it was my birthday. I just wanted to have a couple of drinks, go home. So this guy who's trying to get at one of
Speaking
my
of birthdays.
friends comes and starts buying me drinks, and he's ordering them from this bartender. All of a sudden, I'm very drunk very quickly, and I haven't had that much to drink. And I'm like stumbling out of the bar like, oh, I need to go.
How many drinks you have?
I don't remember, but it wasn't a lot. I'm stumbling out like, I need to go home. I don't feel so well. And she's like, ooh, you don't look good. Why don't you come home with me? The last thing I remember is telling this woman, no, I'm not
bartender.
going home. Yes,
Okay.
I am not going home with you. That's the last
So
thing I
you were
remember.
telling the bartender,
Yes.
no,
'Cause
I'm not going home with you.
The bar had shut down. Everybody was leaving. She's like, you can't drive like that. You need to come home with me. I'm like, no, I'm not going home with you. I will sleep at Walgreens
Playing right into her
before
wheelhouse.
I go.
Playing
The
right
next thing I
into
know, I wake up and I'm staring at red curtains. And I
Yeah.
don't have red curtains in my fucking apartment. And I'm like, where the fuck am I?
You got Cosby, bro.
I roll over.
You got Cosby.
I roll over. I swear to God, this bitch is staring at me like,
Nick takes off his sunglasses. Ooh, I like this.
and I can't make this shit up. I said
Lame
out
duck.
loud to her face, I said, Nick, no, you didn't. And she got mad. She's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And I'm like, where am I? Why the fuck am I here? What the fuck's going on? Well, you couldn't drive home, so I brought you. I was like,
The bartender told you this?
yes, I had no clothes on. She had no clothes on. And the first thing I was thinking was like, where's
Right.
the fucking condom? Tell me there's a condom. Like, please.
Did you see titties?
I was like, where's the condom? There's gotta be, like, I was like, did we, tell me we didn't. And she's like, well, when you first walked
Hold on.
in, you got really sick and threw up. I'm
Am,
like, what?
am I, hold on, pause.
so did you?
Pause. Am I allowed to post this part?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I told my wife this story.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I do not want to be a part of anybody's divorce right
I'm
now.
pretty sure I told my wife this story. Because
Maybe-
no, we were
maybe
very
he's gonna,
honest with
like,
each other. We
make
had
sure.
to get look when me and my wife met each other. We had to get our shit out on the table,
Yeah, no
all right?
shit.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
this is the shit I've done. What kind of shit have you done? And then we had to figure out if something was a deal breaker. This is me when I was doing stupid shit, and this is why I'm blessed to be married to the most wonderful woman on the planet.
I like
Oh my
Whitney.
gosh. This sweetest fucking
I like
shit I've
Whitney.
ever heard.
She yelled at me for yelling at her son at one
Dog,
point in
she's
time,
the
but I
best.
do like Whitney.
No, don't fuck with Mama Bear. She will. Fuck
No,
you
you
up.
do not fuck with that mama
she
bear,
will
for
fuck you
sure.
up.
I found that out firsthand.
In conclusion to this very frightening story, that, you know, I feel like I should have been a part of the Me Too movement before it ever fucking started. Like, when a dude gets roofied, nobody gives
two fucks.
You mean
Okay,
the pound
so-
me too?
This is what...
Yeah. Hashtag man me too.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Pound me too.
I was like,
Pound
what the
me
fuck
too.
happened? She's like, well, I took my clothes off and then you started throwing up. I said, what? What self-respecting woman would
say-
take her clothes off, cause a motherfucker to throw up, and still try to have sex with him?
I would.
So, to this day, I cannot confirm or deny whether I slept
Oh
with
my
this
god!
woman.
Delete the whole podcast. We're not posting none of this shit. People are gonna
cannot
judge us
confirm
till the day we die.
Or deny whether that
As if
shit
they're already
happened,
not.
but I am positive that I was roofied and taken somewhere,
I'm
not
talking
of
about-
my
yeah.
own free will.
Wow.
It's so fucking weird. Like,
I've never seen anyone get
Okay.
roofied at the bar. I've never roofied
Really?
anyone. No.
But look, you know how.
Well, you're a good
Who is-
bartender.
Yeah,
if
there
you
you
saw
go.
something with, like, would you
I've
say
seen
something?
would you say
people-
something?
no.
If I saw
If you
someone
saw a
get
dude,
roofied,
if you saw a dude slip something into somebody, you
Say no, Lindsay. You're a fucking
100%, I
cutthroat
would say
cunt.
something, but I've never seen it.
Damn.
okay. Well, keep your
I
eyes
feel
peeled,
like
'cause
that
shit's
happens
going on.
more at clubs or late night bars. You gotta remember, I work at a bar that closes at 11 p.m.
Here's my question.
Oh yeah, you don't see shit then.
I don't see anything.
Yes, Lindsay,
Here's
I'm
my
listening.
question.
Yes.
Okay.
You know how drunk dicks don't work.
Oh, here
Whiskey
we go.
dicks?
Well, I mean-
Whiskey dick, drunk
Whiskey
dick,
dicks don't
That's
work.
all the same
fable.
thing.
Yeah,
I feel like
that,
this
Is it a
shot.
fable?
it is.
That's a fable.
Is it a?
Is it?
Am I not a
I
woman
mean,
who's been with
it is.
a,
Well, time out,
a
time out,
whiskey
time out.
dick or a drunk dick before?
I
It
don't
is not a
think-
fable.
I don't think
They don't fucking work. Anyway, does roofie dicks
Mine
work?
does.
Nobody knows because you fucking were roofied, right?
Listen,
No, fun. Oh, when you're, yep.
I choose
Your
to believe.
question fucking sucks.
Look,
Your
look,
question is awful. Because if you've been roofied, dick, you wouldn't remember in the first place.
listen.
But I want to know if they still work.
I choose to believe.
Because I could
They
find some
happen.
roofies.
Well, why don't you roofie Chris Conn and we'll find out.
That's the whole point of asking.
I know
Where's
that.
the roofies at?
Yeah,
If,
I
My
know
story-
guys.
if they still don't work, I ain't roofing any of those ass.
My story. and
What
I'm sticking
you're
to it.
asking is,
Roofing.
hold on. What you're asking is, if you roofied someone, could you still fuck them?
Right.
Okay.
This is the
I don't
story
know.
that I am sticking to.
wanna find out?
As far as I'm
I mean,
concerned,
might as well. Fuck
Let's
it.
do it. You'll try
This
anything
young
once.
lady, and
Anything
I'm
once.
using that loosely. This young lady took me home. I threw up, and she was like, "Damn, I took my clothes off, and it made him throw up. I probably shouldn't try to do anything."
You
with
probably
him."
threw up because you were drunk,
And I
not because
fell
of her
asleep,
body.
And I fell asleep. You didn't see her.
Okay.
Okay, just saying.
Fair.
So this is, as far as I'm concerned, nothing happened. Like, if anybody,
Every man's mentality.
and I guarantee you, I would pass the polygraph because if it did happen,
You didn't
I
know.
wouldn't
You don't
fucking
know. Right.
So as far as I'm concerned, except
love
for I
you,
just
Nick.
told this story to
I love you,
everybody
Nick.
fucking listening.
Nick is officially the third man on Tuesday podcast.
He's the honorary dude.
God damn it.
Listen, it is a privilege to be here.
Nick's the honorary dude.
Sometimes you stick a microphone in my face and you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And I'm gonna have
That's
to go
literally
home.
like our fucking
I'm gonna have to
our
go
lingo.
home
We
and
link
love
the
on my
fuck
wife
out of
super
this.
hard, but I think I've said enough times today that she is the best thing that's happened
Yeah.
to me.
Attaboy.
And these are the things.
Attaboy.
Hey,
these
say
are
it
the
one more
things-
time.
These
One more
best
time
things-
for the
She'll
time.
love it.
Best thing that ever
Just in
happened to
case
me.
she
Yeah.
listens
These are
and
the
she's
things-
really fucking pissed off.
These are the things that single people have to deal with. Sometimes you get fucking roofied, and it sucks. And so this
See,
is what you do. First thing you do is get ghetto married, then get real married, and you don't have to real about this shit no more.
Exactly.
There you go.
Done.
Done.
I still can't
Period.
tell if
Bookmark
that
it.
last
Bookmark it.
part was like a.
Yeah, I think we're coming
Anyways,
up on an hour. I think.
Excuse me.
Trust me, dude. I'm
let me
gonna edit out
qualify.
like at least 20 minutes of this shit.
Look.
We got plenty of time.
We got plenty of
We got
time.
plenty of time.
Sweetheart,
But
let
hold
me
on, one
qualify
second.
that.
One second. Everybody, hold up. All right, so Nick is our special guest,
And me.
and
Bitch,
Payton.
and Peyton.
Forget me.
Lord.
I'm sorry,
do
Peyton.
not
Like
fucking
Yeah.
forget me.
this conversation doesn't.
This podcast wouldn't be happening right now without.
If it
Payton.
wasn't for me. You're
That's very
absolutely
true.
100%
I did.
right. Thank
Honestly,
you.
last week your boy Chris Conn pussed out because they all wanted to do a Drinkers Friends last week.
We did.
The day after our episode 12.
Yes.
And all right, I had some shit going on. I was not fucking feeling it.
It's
I couldn't
probably
do
a
it.
good thing because I got blackout wasted on vodka anyways. And it was
Oh well,
so-
fuck! Now I missed on the opportunity, Peyton. You're not making me
Yeah.
feel any
Yeah.
better at
Lindsay had
Then
to
you
deal
would
with
have
that.
had drunk.
all. Lindsay, you're not helping this matter at all.
Then you would have had drunk dick, and that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the party still went on. We just didn't record it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
the party
God.
carries
No,
on
thank
without
God.
me. That makes me sad.
Dude, still
Anyways.
podcast.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There's not much that stops the party over here. all
Oh,
right?
I know it. Trust me.
If the day ends in Y, there's some natty seltzers being drank
Man.
around this
How
place.
are...
All right.
All right, obviously, so we're detouring. Let's do this. Hold on. I do have a question for the girls here. The two girls that are here. All right, so
Here.
Lindsay and Payton. So I'm going to ask Lindsay to get closer to the mic on this one. Let's do a rank, okay?
Okay.
On the best, because you bitches are so strung up on these goddamn seltzer beers.
Their life.
Okay.
Ain't no lows when you're drinking clouds, Margaret.
Okay, so how many seltzers do we have out there? We have the Bear Claws. We
White
have
Claws.
White Claws.
White Claws,
A
whatever.
bear claw you get at Shipley's, and it's delicious.
We have
That's
we
That's where
have
you go after you drink the White Claw.
okay, so
We have Trulies,
we have hold on.
Okay,
we
White
have
Claws.
White Claws. We have Natty Lights makes
the seltzer
the
water.
seltzer
Yeah.
waters.
Trulies,
Trulies,
Mermaid water.
mermaid water.
Mermaid Water.
Spike seltzer.
That's all we're talking about
Until
right now.
today,
Really.
I
Thanks
thought-
for your input.
No,
That's
there-
not a brand.
It's not a brand. We're talking
yes, it
about
is.
brands.
There's a brand called
And it's called-
Spiked Seltzer. That's,
Okay, since the two women
So I
we
don't
have
think we've
here
ever
don't
had
know
that.
about it.
no, that's the
We're
one
going
that
to
started
omit
it.
that.
That's the one that started it
Okay,
all.
well, we've never tasted it.
All
And then
right,
we've had Smirnoff seltzer.
Smirnoff.
Yeah.
I actually
fine.
don't like those at all.
That's
I
fine.
don't either. Those are the
Okay.
5 we've had.
Okay, top 5. I'm not stupid. I know y'all have had more than that. Okay, top 5.
Rank them?
Let's rank them. Fuck it. Let's
gonna rank the 5
Let's rank
seltzer
the
waters?
seltzer waters.
Okay.
Okay.
What's y'all's number 1?
White Claw.
White Claw, the OG.
Yeah. What's your number 1?
I really enjoy the natties.
You should go
Natty's
from 5
number
to
2.
1.
I'm a natty girl.
It's more suspenseful if you go from 5 to 1.
Oh, okay. My number 5 then.
Okay. All right, we could try that because
Gotta have a drum
I
Are we
roll.
gonna
honestly
cut the
do
last
not
part out and
remember-
redo it? Or are
I
we
don't
just
remember
gonna
what the fuck all the 5 were. But okay, let's start from bottom 5.
bottom 5?
Mermaid.
Smirnoff.
Ugh.
And
Really?
I don't enjoy Smirnoff seltzer
Mermaid's
water
my
at all.
worst.
Anybody got a pen and paper? Because fuck, now I'm not going to be able to keep track of this shit.
We'll keep track of it. Hers is Smirnoff, mine's Mermaid. My number 4, Smirnoff.
Okay.
What's your number 4?
Peyton's number 4.
My number 4 is probably the mermaid.
So we're switched.
So we're gonna switch.
Oh, this
yeah.
is going to fuck me up so bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3. Number 3.
I don't know.
I don't necessarily enjoy Trulies.
Truly's my number 3 for sure.
I
There we
feel
go.
like both of y'all would equal on Trulies.
Trulies.
Truly's
So
is
that
number
leaves.
And you know
that
what?
Leaves,
They're not-
that
they're
leaves
not
2-1.
terrible.
That leaves 2-1, which is White Claw and
Natty
Natty's.
Lights.
Yeah, so Natty's my number 2, White Claw is my number 1, and you're
And
flipped.
and I'm flipped. So White Claw is my number 2 and Natty is my number 1.
So it's a split,
only
decision.
because those mango ones you can't beat the mango.
The mango flavored?
The mango natties
Do they-
are really
The
good.
mango natties, baby.
they not
and they're
all-
cheaper and they're great.
But they're 10 calories
And they're
more.
6% instead of 5%, and I'm here to get fucked up.
Those are 10 calories more than
Yeah,
the
you can't do
White
that shit on
Claws.
keto.
Ain't nobody
You
count.
cannot.
Ain't nobody counting my
Well,
fucking
no,
calories.
you can.
I
or
mean,
the carbs.
Does it look like
The
I'm counting
carbs.
calories?
Does it
Or
look
what
like
you
I'm
looking for?
motherfucking counting
No,
calories?
neither one of us are counting calories.
Stop
Neither one
it.
of us are counting
I just
calories.
feel like I've
First of
gotten
all,
an
both you
education.
Not counting
bitches are
calories.
both fine looking females, so y'all don't
Thank
got to
you,
worry about that shit.
Chris. Brownie points.
You ain't got to worry about that.
Maybe tomorrow we won't say,
Fuck you, Chris Con.
Maybe not tomorrow, but how about next weekend?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
No, that'll
that's
one-
asking for a lot.
That'll
That depends on how you
100%
act.
happen next weekend for sure.
depends on how you act this week. To what
I
we
just
say
feel like I
next
got
weekend.
educated
Your girls are awesome. I like
on the
y'all.
seltzer
I
water.
like
You got
y'all.
educated on the seltzer water. You know what?
So we are now educated.
until today, and this has nothing to do with my opinion.
Nick,
I
have
wouldn't
you
know.
had a seltzer?
No, until today, I was under the impression that those were for fuck boys and basic bitches. But there's
It
no
is not
basic
fuck
bitches or
boys,
fuck
but definitely
here.
basic bitches.
I'm a basic
somebody-
bitch, and
No.
he's my fuckboy.
Come on.
So
Hold on, wait.
Listen, I'm not trying to offend anyone.
Hold on, one sec.
Can I say
How
that
many-
that was my previous opinion until tonight when I met you ladies, and there are no basic bitches in this house.
Or fuck
Or
boys.
fuck boys.
or fuck.
Hold on.
My man B-Rad.
I want to do something real quick. I want to do something real quick.
Ultra, that's how we roll.
I wanna do
That's
something real
diabetic
quick.
Beer.
What does Heather have in the fridge right now?
Natty Light.
Natty Light.
Does she only have Natty?
Only natties.
Oh man.
And then
We could've
me
done a
and
taste
B-Rad
test.
went to
That's
HEB and we
what I'm
bought
going
some
at right
craft
now.
beer. And
I know Nick, he's not drinking tonight. He's being a responsible adult.
I had to.
I
Michelob
know. I
Ultras.
will get them.
He was
I
trying
had
to help
to-
you out.
B-Rad, grab us one.
No, I have 2 different flavors right here.
Okay,
have a
get us
question.
2 different flavors.
What could?
I am not.
No.
Hold on. First of all, I'm not asking you to drink them all. We're just doing taste tests.
Taste
Because
tests are on the table.
I respect.
You gotta make B-Rad taste
Those
them too.
natties. Those both natties though.
They're
Yes,
both
they are,
natties.
but they're 2 different flavors.
2 different flavors of natty
All right,
seltzer
we're gonna
water.
taste
So
You
I
only
have-
have to take
you've
like
gotta
one sip out of
like
each one.
taste it and pass it
I have
around.
a preference.
I don't.
This
know.
is
Flavor.
this is Natty Seltzer Aloha,
Aloha
Beaches, which is mango and peach.
Oh my. That sounds.
I love mango and peach.
That-
by
that
the way,
one's my favorite.
I love mango and peach.
Sounds like it comes with a side
Your
of that.
second one is the
Catalina.
Catalina
This is the
lime
Dude Stuff
mixer,
podcast, right?
which it's okay. I've
On the
definitely
Dude
claimed
Stuff
to
podcast,
these.
we're
Just
tasting
checking.
seltzer waters.
Just check.
Go ahead,
All
sip that one.
I want to give it a swig, but I don't want you to be able to hear it. So
I'll do it for.
that tastes like complete shit.
Oh, wait till you taste that.
Really?
He had to say that.
No, it's awful.
He's
Because
sitting
guy-
here drinking
Okay.
more of it right now.
The next one's a Natty Light Seltzer Catalina and lime mixer, which is cherry and lime become best friends. Trust me, one of us will drink these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're both bad.
But
Really?
Which one's your favorite?
Like I would
though?
throw them up, but then I'd have
But-
to taste.
Hold
them.
on, I will.
You have to.
I'll do this. Toss me one back. Now it's your turn. You got.
You act like you've
I mean,
never
You have
tasted.
to. I can't. I can't reach it, asshole.
Act like you've never tasted my seltzer waters.
I mean, if your goal is just to get shit faced and you don't care what it tastes like, then I'm sure it'll
How
get
do
you
you
there.
think that it tastes
But
bad? It
just
literally
like,
tastes
what do you
fizzy
think-
water
okay.
with a flavor.
It tastes like flat soda or soda
That's
that doesn't have
exactly what it
enough
is.
syrup in it.
That's pretty much what it is.
Exactly.
Anyways, okay.
That's exactly what it is.
I will try it. I'm gonna try it.
This one's.
I'm trying the Catalina and lime mixer, which is the cherry and lime.
Hey man, after you sip that, you might want to get a penicillin shot. Just no, I'm kidding.
Trust me, bro. I've tried so much alcohol. I've stamped my fucking card.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Give me
'cause
that
my
one.
mouth is on it, and yeah. But I'm joking.
Oh, because his mouth is on it. I get it.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
man, you guys are late. You got it right.
Hey,
I got it.
Oh, you know what?
hey, back
The
here,
mango.
over
They
there.
are both disgusting. They
You know
both
what?
taste
You
like
know
shit.
what?
Which one's your favorite?
It's a toss up.
The mango's.
Dude,
It's
I
a
would
toss-up
drink
for me.
Smirnoff Ice before I drink that. Shit.
I
And
think
hate
I
Smirnoff
think
Ice.
the mango one would go down smoother and faster.
Same.
100%.
I would.
If
mango.
someone
I'm going to
roofied
go
you
with
and
the.
poured it down your
I'm
throat
going
for
to
you.
go with if Chris Kahn were to say this, and we all know how much of an alcoholic I am. I'm going to go with the natural light mango and peach. It's not a horrible fucking
Only on the
drink.
Dude Stuff podcast.
Attaboy.
There we go. Dude, we can do some Backstreet Boys. You are my fire.
Do it, Nick. Do it.
Desire, believe when I say
My dick is so hard right now.
want it that way. Can she hear us? Let's do it.
Yo, tasting seltzer water is pussy shit, but singing Backstreet Boys is not.
They're the Backstreet Boys with a Z. They're from the hood, all right?
They were definitely
This
not
is
from the
seltzer with a Z. Okay. Just saying.
God.
Everybody knows if you
I
want
love
to get
this
a
night.
woman.
This has been like the best night I've had.
Every
in a long
woman
fucking
loves a
time.
man. Every woman loves a
Been a great
man
time.
who sings like a girl. Okay.
It's this true.
Ask
It's very
NSYNC. Ask Backstreet Boys. Ask all of them. Whatever the fucking the new guys. One Direction. Those British dudes.
One Direction sucks.
Dude, British dudes do not know how to do boy bands. We
They don't know the OG
One
shit.
Direction blows.
Bro, we need.
That beautiful song.
No,
I
we
like that
need an American boy band.
We do not need any
Yes,
boy bands.
we do.
Period.
British
No.
people do not know how to do boy bands.
No,
We need a new-
nobody needs to know
Every
how to do a boy
The
band.
boy band started in your generation.
Every
I'm too
so
old
what the
now
fuck? No,
for new boy bands because
technically-
they're like
We don't-
19
Oh, yeah.
years old.
Trust me.
and
I
I'm-
don't need a boy band.
Nobody cares. Nobody gives
Technically-
two shits about the boy bands nowadays.
I'm gonna
Nobody.
give the Beatles credit.
Nobody.
I'm gonna give the Beatles credit. For
Honestly,
boy bands.
like God's honest truth right now. If I would have known the Backstreet Boys were coming down, fucking right, I might have buy those tickets.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I took my
I
wife-
grew up on that shit. Or NSYNC.
I took my wife to see Justin Timberlake.
Totally editing
Toyota
that shit
Center.
out right
I
now.
don't want to see
Time
JT
out.
either.
I took her to see Justin Timberlake, and it went down when I got home.
I
That's
wanna
all
see
I got to
JT.
say.
Yeah.
I let JT warm it up, and then I cooled it off, baby.
Like, get to the house. And
Fucking love Nick. I fucking love Nick.
I don't want to see
If
JT.
she's cool afterwards, you're doing something wrong.
Oh no,
She's cooler. Oh, because she's hot and she's ready to go, right?
Wow.
Yeah, when she's hot.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Cool
get
her
into.
down. That means
I know a thing or
fuck
two
some
about.
up.
Out
I
of
know a thing or
respect for
two
my
about
wife,
that.
I'm not gonna get into too much detail.
I'm not really
But-
into going into a concert. I guess that's not a country concert.
Let's do this. Hold on.
JT.
All right, pause.
Hey,
Pause.
hey,
Pause.
hey,
Pause.
You wanna
Pause.
go? You want to go Pauly D?
JT was a
Hold
phenomenal
on.
concert.
Pauly
Hold
D
on.
is
I'm a
not.
man, and I can
Pauly
admit
D is
that.
a DJ.
Pause.
Concert, though.
Nobody's talking to you. You don't have a mic.
Okay.
Wait, you actually
on one
paid
sec.
money to watch Pauly D DJ?
We did go.
We
watch
have.
Pauly
Hold
D
on.
DJ,
Hold on.
Actually,
We have 5. 1, 2, 3,
There's 5
4.
of us.
I mean, there's 5. We didn't have a mic.
Okay, 4.
Randy and Heather left, so
for some
minus
reason he
2.
wants to talk in the
Anyways,
background, but he
need
don't
to
so
want
go
we
to.
have
We have to go sing Backstreet Boys to Heather.
on the mic. We have 4 different personalities going on, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about like Backstreet Boys and shit like that, what is the number one concert that you would fucking like you would kill for?
Aerosmith.
Really, Aerosmith? All right, so
And I
Nick,
could have seen them and never did, and I feel like he's gonna die soon, and I should have gone to Aerosmith. There was no
Nick,
reason for me
okay.
not to.
Nick has Aerosmith. Lindsay,
Or Prince. Sorry.
okay, not Lindsay. Payton.
Like any concert in the world
Concert at
ever.
all, ever. I've been to a lot of concerts.
I haven't. All right, I'm 30. I've been in concert since I was 19.
You're not 30.
I'm 2 or 3 months away from being 30. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Gwen Stefani before she was famous.
I mean-
when No Doubt was like,
I named my daughter after Elvis Presley, and he was
You would see.
dead. So I feel like I would go see
See,
Elvis
if
Presley.
Elvis was alive, you would see
I would
Elvis.
100%.
that's solid.
I'll accept
Would
that.
it be
You know
fat
who
I'll
I
Elvis
accept
or
that.
skinny Elvis?
Gunther and the Sunshine Band.
Gunther and the Sunshine Band. Or no. It's Gunther and the Sunshine Girls.
Whatever it
I want you
is.
to qualify. Would it be fat Elvis or like thin Elvis?
Either one. I mean,
I feel
I
like fat Elvis's show was
never
probably
got to
not as
live
good.
like in that era.
Did Elvis get fat towards his heyday?
Yeah, like when he
He
died.
was on drugs. Of
Yeah,
course
when
he
he
did.
died, he was big. Like
I
he
mean-
couldn't even do this shit right here anymore. He was like, he would just get up and.
I mean, I don't care if he was fat, skinny, whatever.
He could sing.
He could sing, move a little.
I think people who are fat sing better. Like when Luther Vandross was fat, he was way better than when he was skinny. When he was skinny, like looked like a crackhead, and his
Yeah,
shirts
I mean,
were
I
too
don't want to
big.
see Elvis Presley as a crackhead. So fat.
no,
But he was
fat.
so good though. Like
He was so
even,
good. So good.
Even when Elvis was a drug addict,
Mm-hmm.
he was still like a fucking pimp.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ladies love them some
So
Elvis.
there it is. That would be the concert that I would have went to if I could go. But
Would you go watch like an Elvis hologram?
no, I wouldn't.
If the tickets were,
I hate Elvis impersonators.
I don't hate Elvis. I like
I hate Elvis impersonators.
I like True. I'm not a huge
don't
fan
like
of
them.
the impersonators, but I do like Elvis's music.
If I ever
Same.
get married
Yeah,
again,
100%.
get married
We're
by
going back to that.
midget Elvis impersonator.
You know, my mom got married by a midget.
A midget one?
My mom, yeah, she did.
Wait, you mean
Shout
like-
out to
Mama
the
Fifi.
Mama Fifi. Mama Fifi Panton got
I love
married
you.
to a midget Elvis, or by a midget Elvis. Don't cut that out, because when she
If-
listens to this podcast, she's gonna be
If
really
Chris Conn
excited
ever
that I
got
gave her a
married
little
again,
shout out.
which we obviously have a conversation about that earlier, a long time ago.
Oh,
Never getting married again.
True, but if I did,
if you
said
did,
if, too.
hey, you
It
know
would
what?
be-
My husband said he would never get married again for a long time, and
I respect you for that, bro.
I trapped him.
I respect you
And
for
now
that.
he's married again to me.
I would
Evil
want
laugh.
to do it with a Elvis impersonator in a leopard printed suit
Okay.
because they have one.
Yeah.
That basically what your mom did.
Yeah. Don't cut any of this
And
out.
is your
Can-
mom
can-
is your mom still
Can
married?
it be a midget?
person?
Yep.
She
She's
can
still married to her
absolutely be
See,
person.
because I've always wondered.
I have
like,
zero
if stuff
problems.
like that.
Actually,
I'm sorry. I've always
good
wondered.
idea.
Compromise.
I've always wondered if stuff
good
like that
idea.
like
I like that.
minimizes the seriousness of
Already
the
did.
relationship. But I hear stories of people who had like wild and crazy weddings, like Star Wars and shit.
We went to
Okay,
Vegas.
so if NSYNC got in a street fight with the Backstreet Boys,
NSYNC would
Right.
win.
Fucking Nick.
NSYNC.
I love you for that question.
NSYNC would
Absolutely.
win. NSYNC.
No.
For
yeah,
sure.
No, agreed. In sync would
yes,
would
they
beat
have
the
Joey
fuck.
Fatone, and he would
Yeah.
sit on people.
Exactly.
Because Joey Fatone got fat,
And
right?
everybody would be scared of Lance Bass because they'd be like, "Oh, dude, he's trying to fuck me." Like,
Well, and all
And
the
the
Backstreet Boys are fucked up. Like they're
that's
on
true.
drugs
They're all
and
on
shit.
drugs and alcoholics.
Yeah.
Like
NSYNC
all
for
Justin
sure.
Timberlake would have to do is like whip out a Truly, and then fucking AJ would be like, "Oh my god."
Good fucking question, Nick.
I do.
The next poll I do on Do Stuff
You don't
podcast is going to be who
Maybe
would
not
be,
a fist fight, but
who would beat who? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
But you don't know how to look up the results, so what's the point of the poll?
he's gonna figure that shit out.
It's whatever Chris Kahn decides is the end result.
Shut up,
That's
Lindsay.
who wins.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. You don't know me. Fuck.
Okay.
Cool beans. So
Cool
I have
beans.
like a behind the curtain question. Like when you edit
Okay.
this, how long
Okay.
is it actually gonna be?
About 45
Usually about an
minutes.
hour.
No.
So
No?
like
It depends.
Nothing that I say is gonna be in there. Then
It depends.
I've been talking a lot.
It can. Okay, so.
We're going to cut your whole person out.
That's cool.
All right, so.
Thanks for coming over.
I'm just gonna be at the intro like, "This is the Dude Stuff Podcast," and you'll never hear it.
Never hear you again.
Hey, you got
If
it.
you're-
You got on it. I mean,
Hey man,
That's
that
B-Rad in the
chair was
background,
open.
by the way.
That chair was open, man. I told you to grab it.
Since.
You could be over here doing a duet with your lovely wife.
Yeah.
Both with your sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Since.
are you talking to me? Nah.
Since Nick asked, it takes me, let's just say it takes me, if we record an hour podcast.
Are you
okay?
breaking the third wall right now? Like,
Kind of, yes.
You kind of are breaking the third wall.
You're gonna
Breaking the
edit
third
this
wall.
out.
Okay. Are you going to edit this out or are you going to leave the third wall broken?
No,
No, this is like the
the
deleted
only
scene.
the only thing that I edit out is
People smacking their lips like.
Or
bull.
hitting the fucking counter?
No, absolutely no. The counters, I'll put that in there, but it's like the bullshit stuff. Like if we talked about something and we didn't agree with it, I'll edit that out.
Mm-hmm.
If there's too many
I don't want to hear us agree with each other all the time. Though. Like we need.
if there's too many stuff like that, I'll edit that shit out.
We need some friction.
yeah.
Like I'm mad that she didn't get really mad when I asked if you're not a real bartender. Like it was all for the show. I just wanted us to go back and forth a little bit. That's all.
There's.
Have you ever argued with Randy on the podcast? I have not
no.
listened to all of your.
Wow. So he's not even a real
Thanks,
fan.
Nick.
He's
not
fired.
even a real fan.
Yeah, way to go, you piece of
Time out.
shit.
Wow.
Timeout. I haven't listened to all of them. I have listened to the majority of them.
Honestly, like okay, so me and Randy and I, thank you.
No, me and Randy. You say what you want to say.
I
Say
def-
it.
Shut up,
Yeah,
B-Rad.
you ain't
I
got
definitely
You don't
felt
even have a
If you
mic.
ain't
You're
ghetto
not even
Mary,
on
you
a
say
mic.
whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
he
you
doesn't
want
have
to
a
say.
mic.
I'm just
Say
kidding.
what you
I'm
wanna
just kidding.
say.
It's not
Me and
the love
Randy.
between us.
Are you scared of me?
Maybe.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Me and Randy, we click really well with each other. Like we can detect each other's vibes, and like okay, if it's time to change the subject, I like instinctively
He just gives you
know.
that look. He's
Right, yeah.
It's not that look.
Yeah.
It's not that one you just did.
Yeah, it's
Give him
yeah.
that look.
No, it's
I feel like you
It's
guys
definitely-
I can tell you guys have good chemistry, and you have really good sounding voices for broadcasting. Like, even I was talking to
Randy's
a guy at work.
Randy's way better than mine.
I was talking to a guy at work. We were listening to it, and he's like, "Man, they sound good." So
Yeah,
that's good.
It's yeah. Just like you said, it's all about like the chemistry. So when I go back to edit, honestly, like if it's just me and Randy talking, I don't edit a single thing that me and him talk about ever.
So we're fucking your shit up, basically.
No.
No, I'm fine.
Yes.
It's gonna be a
yes.
long edit tomorrow.
No, your life's going to suck editing this podcast.
Yeah.
It is.
If you decide
it's
to
you know what,
eliminate my roofie story, I won't be mad at you.
No, that was a good time.
That was a good story.
Yeah,
Don't.
we're leaving that
And
shit in.
I reminded my wife how much
Yeah.
I love her. Like several
That
times
should
during
stay
that.
in. That should
So,
stay in.
Hey, if he
'Cause
doesn't
that
take
right
out
there-
any of his burps, he's
I
not
know-
going to take out your roofies.
Yeah, if I don't take my burps out, yeah, your bullshit is definitely
I
saying
am
that.
positive I told her that story, so we're good. So who are you voting for?
Or tell her
just kidding.
tonight. Tell her tonight.
No. So like the only thing that sucks about editing is, you know, stuff like that, and just taking out. And the dead air stuff, like stuff that, like, if the conversation
play back the whole thing.
Exactly, yeah. If the conversation carried over nowhere, I'll
cut it off.
Yeah. I'll delete all that. If there's too much like background noise, I'll edit all that out.
There's gonna be a lot of that. Hey, are you gonna turn the volume down? Because we're all like super loud.
So believe it or not, like the way how we sound whenever we are actually like recording comes out differently when I edit. Yeah, because so for example,
could we talk about this off air?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's fine. Why? Do you have something else you want to bring up?
Bring out a good topic.
You have a topic on air that you want to talk about?
One good last topic.
It's literally something else.
It's time for a minute with Lindsay on the Dude Stuff Podcast.
Excellent. I fucking love you,
Why
Nick.
is he so good at that?
I love you, Nick. Lindsay,
let's go.
You have so much shit you have to talk about. Let's just fucking throw it out there. Anything out there.
Talk about the moon landing.
We're not.
No aliens, no moon landing.
I love conspiracy theories.
We have already talked about. We are doing a separate podcast about conspiracy
theories.
Exactly.
Well then, screw a minute with Lindsay then.
It's gone.
Screw Lindsay for a minute.
It's gone.
Oh, I got that in the bag.
That is.
I got that. I can do that.
That is
a minute.
Absolutely.
I got that.
Seconds too long for you.
That is
about 45 seconds too long for Chris Con.
That's not true. Chris Con goes all fucking night.
Ow! Don't cut that out.
He's not editing that out.
Or do, because you're gonna. Yeah, he better, because he's gonna have all kinds of ladies up in his DMs.
Oh fuck. Anyways.
Well, this has been fun. I'm glad I got to come on. And
so yeah. Payton,
I've been waiting for this forever.
Payton, well, like we for sure appreciate you coming on board.
Thank you
for the podcast. Like we like Randy was telling me earlier in the week or in the last 2 weeks, like, hey man, like Payton,
I'm your biggest
listens
fan.
to
I have
every
heard
fucking
every
episode.
fucking podcast.
Dude, you have groupies. That's awesome.
I am a groupie. I'm a groupie.
We have one groupie.
One groupie.
You have a group.
We have one.
Wait, what's the
Payton Brown?
What's the singular of groupie?
Grape?
Grope? You have a group.
Grape. I'm a grape.
Fucking also, okay, so we have Nick Stevenson on. Nick,
pleasure, sir.
Nick, you and your best pal are thinking about starting a podcast. What do you think about it, bud?
This is awesome. Yeah, I'm getting pumped up.
It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, and I understand that like I was kind of new to this, and I know that right now like I haven't even really come out of my shell yet, so I think it's going to be fun. When we finally do get it going, I want to get you guys on.
Absolutely.
And talk about Dude Stuff Podcast, because it's the realest shit.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to fucking listen to it. Absolutely. And we're going to share the love, man. This has been cool. This is weird. I've never been to like...
What's your podcast
I keep saying
about?
like...
Yeah. What is your podcast going to be about?
My podcast is going to be about...
Innocent plug.
Yeah, no, I don't
innocent
care.
plug.
I don't care.
You're welcome.
The name of my podcast...
We literally have like 30 listeners. I don't give a fuck.
The name
Go
of
ahead.
my
Throw it out there.
podcast is Smells Like Middle-Aged Spirit.
I love it. I love it.
It
I
is
love that
myself
fucking title.
and my brother-in-law and hopefully his brother, and we're just going to rap about different topics. I think for the first episode, we're going to let people kind of get to know us and our background, and then we're just going to shoot the shit. We're going to take a little page from the Dude Stuff podcast. We're going to have polls. We're going to ask questions about what people want us to talk about.
You gonna cheat off of us?
Dude, we're not competing for the same audience though, because like they want like kids to listen.
True.
I don't know. We'll see.
No, kids ain't
it's
listening
on
to
ground.
shit.
It's on ground level, man. So I'm excited about it though. I'm definitely gonna have you on. Chris Kahn is schooling me to the podcast game. He's on top of his shit. He's excited about it. I know Dude Stuff is going big places.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs to get on board. I'm with it.
So y'all are on board for like the same concept as like the Do Stuff podcast is. Y'all want to like just get together, shoot the shit, just bullshit.
Yeah, we are probably going to. I don't want this to come across. We'll probably do a little bit more show prep, like have an actual
absolutely
topic, because I want to get other.
We
people
literally like we claim each episode like, hey, we fucking wing the fuck out of what we do.
And I think that's a good formula for when you're first starting out, until you kind of get into a groove.
Yeah.
So I mean, we might do some of the same things, but I want to have some different people on who I know have interesting stories and talk to them. And
the main thing is chemistry, right? So as long as like both the hosts have like chemistry and shit like that going on,
absolutely. I do not.
And it's chemistry, and are you having fun?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Like, okay, so me and Randy, we fucking head this shit up. Okay, we both have fun doing DSP. Okay, and as long as like the moment this becomes unfun is the time that we're gonna stop.
Absolutely.
And we don't expect really anybody to really listen to us.
Yeah,
except for moms, uncles, cousins,
and me,
nephews, nieces, and Payton.
Groupie.
And Payton, our number one groupie. Thank you, Payton. Actually, we're gonna make a shirt just for you.
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Remind me
I listen to every podcast.
Yeah, remind me I said that, and then I'll bring it up to Randy because I'm not gonna remember that.
Yeah, I don't want me and my.
I just want to be your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Just
Love
in
you,
case
Payton.
anything ever
Love
should
you,
happen
Payton.
and you make it big. Remember me. I was here from the beginning.
No, man, but this has been a blast, and I'm like chilling in my.
It's fun, right?
house.
It's
like,
fun,
yeah,
right?
No, it's
yeah.
cool.
It is fun.
And honestly, we would probably be doing this shit if the microphones were not sitting in front of us anyway. So basically, we just sat here.
So what's the
Exactly. So
why
so,
wouldn't wouldn't you?
Because now, absolutely, because now people can.
Exactly.
It's like there's more people here.
So when Dude Stuff Podcast was a idea of Randy's. And it was literally like me and him just shooting the shit, and we just enjoy just bullshitting, like just between me and him. And we're like, fuck it, let's just start a podcast off this shit, which is like what it is now. And so we just keep on rolling with it and rolling with it. And you know what? The main thing is like we're both having fun doing it,
And you're getting some traction. You got people excited about it.
Exactly.
You might
Yeah.
have big things coming in the wing. Like that's cool.
Payton is our number one fan. I promise you, Payton. Like I will make you. If it's a t-shirt, G-string, I don't fucking know.
It's whatever. I don't care. Make me whatever. I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah.
As long as
we're
you
gonna
know.
get you something.
Love
We're gonna
both
get
of y'all.
something.
A G-string? You're gonna make her a G-string?
I have like my notifications on my iPhone,
You
so
never
when
know.
like Dude Stuff posts a podcast, I'll get the little doo-doo.
Word.
Listen to Dude Stuff
It's gonna say
podcast.
like, dude.
This is gonna be a good editing lesson.
On the G string, you go like, put your butt out there like that. Take a picture of it and post it.
Somebody
No.
give this guy a microphone, please.
Please.
Yeah.
You
He
would have been.
won't. He has so much to say, but
Yeah.
not really.
I'm super proud of Nick's over here, and he's learning from us and how we
Yeah,
got
man,
started.
you're passing the torch, bro.
You're
feeding the hungry. I appreciate it.
podcasting is not easy.
I can tell.
It's a bitch and a half to start up, but it's so much fucking fun, and there's so much that involves with it. And the main thing is like, as long as you keep your goal the same, and that goal is just to have fun.
I will.
Fuck it,
And I'm
you
going to
know?
give back, Chris. You're going to be on my podcast. I'm going to give it back. I won't forget where I came from.
But you're not gonna be able
You
to
popped
cuss.
my podcast cherry, sir.
Bullshit! I'm fucking cussing. I'm already
we
cussing.
can't
I'm
cuss
already
on
cussing on their fucking
cussing
podcast.
on
On their podcast, I already told them like, you cannot edit my shit out.
I can't.
Theirs is family friendly.
I can't-
You,
no,
you
I don't-
cannot invite
no,
Chris
no.
Conn onto a family friendly podcast.
We haven't
no, you
decided. We
can't.
haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Because I have a hard time not saying fuck, and
Me too, man. Like fuck is literally like number one word.
I have a hard time. And
My number one
I'm
word
not gonna
is
be
fuck.
like. I'm not gonna be like Dice Clay or Richard Pryor or something like. But every now and
Yeah.
then you have to say fuck sometimes. Like it.
I know, right? Like the word fuck
What?
gives
ever-
you so much. Like the word fuck by itself is so. It can be like relieving at the same time,
And honestly-
as well as like express every expression you have in your life.
And who's really gonna believe that you went an hour of your life without saying the word fuck? Like then your podcast just isn't real. It's like when you watch network television. I can't watch shows on network television because nobody says fuck. Like something bad will happen, and, and they'll be like, "Oh, phooey," and I'm like, "That's bullshit." In real life, he would have said fuck.
Exactly.
That's why
I'm the same way.
I can't watch Scandal.
So what are you going to talk
the
about
same
on a
way.
family friendly podcast.
First of all, it's called Do Stuff Podcast. So it's really anything friendly.
No, I'm talking to
She's
Nick.
talking about smells
His
like Village
podcast. I'm
Street.
talking about his podcast.
There's
What are
gonna
they
be a
going to
lot-
talk
There's going
about?
to be a lot of various topics.
So our premises is to just bullshit about anything that's going on.
Yeah, I want to talk to people
Hold on,
about.
I got to smile real quick.
Okay, I'm sorry. Beautiful, beautiful. Hang that one on the wall.
So it's
We're gonna talk about relevant topics and get people, hopefully, get differing opinions about certain things. I will avoid politics.
absolutely,
Sometimes
politics.
there's certain
Absolutely.
subjects there's certain subjects that aren't politics that people can politicize. So that's kind
True,
of
true,
that's kinda like
true,
a gray
true,
area.
true, true,
Like if
true.
I want to talk to people about problems in the school system, that could get
political.
political.
Get political. Exactly,
But it
man.
doesn't
Exactly.
have to. So you have to kind of walk that line.
That's what editing is for.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and I'm
Well, like
I'm gonna talk about what my life is.
Editing
Like,
does come to that, but it's like you want to post where the fuck you want to, though.
yeah, like, and I'm gonna talk about what my life is. Like, I'm a father.
Yeah.
I have kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about.
You want
my
your
kids.
opinion
I'm a
to be
kid.
on there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Hey,
talk about real shit. You know,
And
it's very ground level though, Chris. Like, we
It's
haven't
just
really-
like, yeah, I know. And it's just like what I told you in like 2 or 3 weeks in the past. Like, hey man, if you ever need an assistant,
yes.
absolutely,
speed dial, sir.
I will be there.
You on speed dial.
I am the like, I
Is
am
speed
the
dial even a
best
thing
person.
anymore? Is there such thing as speed
I
dial?
don't know,
Sorry, I
man.
keep
I
saying
don't
that.
know. Speed dial.
That
Fine,
just
I
showed
don't
how
know.
old I am.
Maybe like a.
Speed dial.
I don't know.
There's no
I don't.
speed-
I
you
don't.
just tell Siri
I don't
to
think
call
there
Chris
is a
Conn.
speed.
Hey,
yeah,
Siri.
I don't think there's a speed dial.
Hey,
Oh,
Siri.
favorites. See, she's right. They're favorites now. They're not on speed dial. You have favorites.
That's still a thing?
I mean, I don't have any
I think
favorites.
that's it.
I don't
I'll
know.
be
I just
screwed.
told Siri, call Chris Conn. Call that motherfucker
Fuck
Chris
you,
Conn.
Chris Conn.
That's it. All right.
Let's wrap it
unless,
up.
Unless anybody else got any bullshit they want to talk about, I think we're fucking
I
done.
don't think so. I'm excited
I
I
just
got
want
to
to
be
thank
here.
you for letting me be here, and I'm waiting
Absolutely.
for that beer and Chuck E. Cheese tokens, man. Waiting for it.
Absolutely. All
Yeah,
right.
it was nice meeting you too. Also, I mean, we've met, but you know,
This is the first time we've met.
it's not the first time we've met.
Nick's wife,
And I
this
hope-
is the first time we've
I
met.
hope.
We did not work together for several years. And he, I don't know him at all.
Word.
All right.
No, I hope I didn't offend anyone.
Oh, we're gonna cut that out.
Trust me.
Let me clarify that all we did was work together, and she barely talked to me because
true,
I
I
kept his
barely
wedding
talked
ring
to
on
him.
lock. I kept his wedding ring very, very visible.
As he said 45
walked-
times.
I just
Love
walked-
of his
Yes,
life.
I just walked through the office like this. Not that I need to.
I don't have mine on.
That's it. Man. All right. That's it. We're done.
You have a.
You want to be our closing person? All right.
No, starting
no.
here. Do it again.
Go ahead, Nick. Nick, leave us off. Go ahead, bro.
You've been listening to the Do Stuff Podcast with Chris and Randy.